Welcome to today's daily devotion. Today our title is Listen to Me. In the book of Psalms in chapter 81 and verse 8 says, Hear me, my people, and I will warn you, if you would only listen to me, Israel. Whoa, man. Here it is that the psalmist is speaking out and speaking to the Israelite children, because the children of Israel, they wasn't listening to God. He was wanting to get a message to them. He was wanting to get their attention, but man, they just wasn't listening to what God was trying to show them or tell them or speak to them or do for them, and they just had no clue. I know, just think back. I think back in my life whenever I was growing up as a kid, a teenager, or whatever, and my parents, my grandparents, my uncles, my aunts, and all those people in the community that I looked up to, tried to get a message to me. But boy, just being young or whatever, them older people, boy, they just old. They don't know anything, but they give us warning and they tried to tell us. And then later on, you went ahead and did whatever they told you not to do. And boy, you come back later with your tail dragging and your head held low, and they look at you and said, I told you so. I told you so. You see, God's doing the same thing to me and you. Have you ever been in a conversation or tried to be in a conversation with somebody, but, they never would shut up. They would continue to talk, and you couldn't get a word in edgewise. You just mainly was sitting there listening to them. You was just listening to what they had to say, and they give you no room for input or whatever. They just tune you out. Well, that's a lot of times what God's doing to me and you. That, He's trying to talk to us, but we're not listening, and we're not caring, and we're not paying attention. God's trying to speak. Hey, here we are. We're doing more talking. And God's saying, you know what? If you would just hush a minute and let me talk, then I'll help you through this situation. And so we have to get out of the way. And we got to listen. God's talking to us every day of our life. And we wouldn't have the troubles in our life if we would do more listening than we would talking. See, we have 2 ears, but only 1 mouth. Let's do. He said, abundance of the heart, the mouth shall speak. But not only that, he says, be slow to speak, but quick to hear. And so let's listen up for God more. God bless you. Hope this gives you the word of encouragement that you need today. We love you, and we'll see you again soon.